One of the great things about Cloudinary is that you can customize images programmatically and on the fly. It lets you personalize at scale using variables to dynamically adjust text, colors, and overlays without storing multiple versions. In this video, we'll use the Cloudinary React SDK to let users customize a t-shirt. They can choose a name and number as a monogram and change the t-shirt color dynamically. This tutorial assumes you've already installed and configured Cloudinary for React. The main component is called Monogram T-shirt app. It handles user input for the name, number, and t-shirt color. We use React's useState hook to store those values. So when a user types a new name or picks a different color, the state updates immediately. Next, let's set up Cloudinary in the app. You'll need the cloud name of your product environment and the public ID of the t-shirt image you want to display and customize. Let's get that from the Cloudinary console. Find your cloud name here on the dashboard. To find the public ID, go to the media library. Select the asset you want to use, open the preview, and scroll down to find the public ID. Let's add these values to the Cloudinary cloud name and base t-shirt image variables here at the top of the main.tsx file. Now let's look a little more deeply at the code. Users can customize their t-shirt with three options: name, number, and color. The handle name change function updates the name state as the user types. There's validation there to make sure the name doesn't get too long. The handle number change function does the same for the number field, keeping the app responsive to user input. As we scroll down the page, you can see the HTML code for displaying the name and number text boxes. Here, the select code creates a drop-down menu that lets users select a color. The select element is linked to the color state, so when a user picks a color, it updates automatically. Each option is generated from the colors array, which contains the list of color choices. When a user makes a selection, the onChange function updates the color state. The text color also adjusts based on the selected t-shirt color. If the user chose a dark color like black, maroon, blue, purple, or green, the text turns white. Otherwise, it stays black. Now here's where Cloudinary comes in. We're going to take the name, number, and color selected by the user and apply them to the image URL. That'll render the personalized t-shirt. To do that, let's import the transformations we're going to use. Import advanced image to use the Cloudinary React component for displaying images. Import Cloudinary for configuration. Generative recolor is the transformation that will apply the user-selected color to our t-shirt. Import fill to resize the image. It'll fill the width and height specified without distortion. And in this case, we'll use position and compass to place the overlays on the base image exactly where we want it to be. Finally, import source, text, and styling transformations to apply and format the text overlays. Let's make sure we used new Cloudinary to create the Cloudinary instance for the app. And now we're good to go. Let's talk about the code that renders the dynamic image URL. We'll save the URL in a constant called t-shirt image. We use the use memo hook to generate the Cloudinary image URL. This ensures that the image is recalculated whenever user input changes, so that our image preview is always responsive. The function inside use memo runs whenever name, number, color, or errors change. If there are errors, we return null, preventing the image from generating. Now let's start building the deliver URL and store it in the img variable. Using Cloudinary's React image method, pass in the public ID, which is saved in the variable base t-shirt image. Let's apply a transformation to resize it to 50 by 50 pixels. We'll keep on adding transformations to img as we build the final URL. Now let's handle the color. The original t-shirt is blue, but if the user selects a different color, we apply a recoloring effect using generative recolor. And now onto the text overlays. Let's overlay the number onto the t-shirt. We create a text overlay using the overlay transformation with the source text being the selected number. It's styled using text style Arial, font size 60, and font weight bold. Align the text in the center. The text color is set dynamically based on the user's selected t-shirt color. Watch how to position the text near the top with gravity compass north and a 140 pixels offset Y from the top of the image. We continue building our delivery URL within the image variable by copy-pasting the number overlay. Let's make a few changes, like change number to name, make the font size a bit smaller, limit the height and width of the text area with text fit, and position the name below the number with offset Y. Let's add the dependencies. With that, we're done building the delivery URL with all the transformations. Now let's return the generated Cloudinary image object and store the final URL in the t-shirt variable. And finally, let's look at the code to render the image. We'll use the Advanced Image Cloudinary React component for rendering images, and we'll use the t-shirt image delivery URL that we built in our React code. Let's run the code and take a look at our app. Here's the original t-shirt image with a default name, number, and color. Now let's watch how, when we change any of these values, the preview automatically updates. And that's it. We've built a dynamic t-shirt customizer using Cloudinary transformations in React. Next up, learn how to use enhance, restore, upscale, and improve effects to make your images shine.